Now, Birmingham City Council is expected to release a credible plan to address a £300 million budget gap over the next 2 years by the end of play today.
Pressure's on, isn't it? The council effectively declared itself bankrupt in September after facing a bill worth £760 million due to equal pay settlements.
Well, joining us now is our reporter, Will Hollis. Good morning to you, Will. So Birmingham City Council expected to release this credible plan by the end of today.
Yes, well, that's when the deadline has been set for. Whether they'll release that credible plan today, we'll have to wait and see how the hours go forward. There are three things that have been troubling Birmingham City Council financially. Number one is relating to equal pay claims. That's around £700 million. It relates to historic pay discrepancies between jobs that were done more by men and jobs that were done more by women at the council. And so that's mounted up one type of debt. The other type of debt is because of a faulty IT system. That's about £100 million. But the one that we're really focusing on is the in-year budget debt. Councils have to legally balance their budget. If they cannot balance their budget, they have to effectively declare themselves bankrupt. It's a Section 114 notice. Councils can't go bankrupt by nature, but it's the closest thing that we can say to having a really serious problem inside of a council. And that in-year budget, that was around, I think it's £80 million for this year specifically, but over the next 2 years, it's expected to mount to around £300 million. So government commissioners sent in by the Department for Levelling Up have been here at Birmingham City Council for the last couple of months from the end of last year. And just before Christmas, they set this deadline for a credible plan that has to be delivered by the finance officer. And the finance officer of Birmingham City Council says that the council has to rebuild its savings programmes from a standing start because it was under-delivering. The commissioners have said that a step change in the level of organisation and focus and grip at the council on its finances is needed. This is a Labour-run council. It has received a lot of criticism from the local Conservatives, as well as the local council in Nottingham City Council, also a Labour-run council that has just handed in a Section 114 notice, as well effectively declaring bankruptcy. Two very different problems, but all relating to the amount of money that the council has and the amount of debt. Now, these sorts of councils have received a lot of criticism recently from the government, including the Prime Minister, but the councils are saying that they actually need more funding from government at a time when their funding has been stripped by executives at the government.
Will Hollis there for us in Birmingham. Thank you very much indeed.